Coach, just how excited are you about making it back to the state semifinals for the first time since 2009? Okay.
I think I'm excited for our kids and being able to see some results of their hard work. I think this is a great senior group, and it's a privilege to coach them, and it's going to be nice to be playing in the semifinals with such a good group. We didn't know what to expect when the playoffs start in our division. It's so crazy how you get seeded and who you match up with and those kinds of things. And I think we had two games that we matched up pretty well against those guys in the first two rounds and gave us a chance to get to the semifinal. So it was something that we looked forward to. Didn't really know if it was going to happen, but played well enough Friday night to get there. So it's an exciting time of year.
Like I say, you're moving on. You're going to the semis. You one win away from going to the state championship.
Yep.
Ooh, I can't remember. So
Yeah.
1980 or something?
Yeah, it's been a while.
80s?
It's been a while. Yep. We, in our division, with so many tough football teams and just historic programs, it's always just a privilege to get here. But once you get here, then you start thinking. You're a step away. You're a step away from playing in a dome, and we haven't stepped on a Superdome turf in a long time, and we haven't had that experience. So it'd be nice to get there. The challenge this week is De La Salle, great football team, great athletes, great size. It's going to be a huge challenge for us. But I think we're excited and we're playing our best football right now. So we're gonna go play and see what happens on Friday.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned De La Salle. Obviously, they're number one in the state, and I think they've steamrolled over almost all of their opponents, including Turland last week. So they got athletes all over the field, obviously. And what's it going to take for you guys to go in there and, I guess, shock the state and keep it alive?
We're going to have to control the ball on offense. You got to try to keep the ball away from them. Offensively, they have a guy going to Arizona at running back and some really big offensive linemen. So you don't want to give them the ball if you can prevent that. So I think we have to sustain drives on offense, which is really what our offense is all about. Try to keep the ball away from them. You got to tackle well. I thought we tackled well on defense, and we got their running back down on the ground a lot Friday night. He was a good running back as well. I don't think that Hannon had the type of size that we're going to see on Friday with De La Salle. They've got great size. They run really well. But I think that's the key. You got to keep the ball away from them, but when they do have it, you got to tackle well.
Mm-hmm. And you guys are going to fight regardless. Who they're lined up against. They've done that all year. So even though they might be number one in the state, your guys are going to go in there and give it their all. Huh?
I think so. We've always talked about nameless opponents, not worrying about who we're playing, just caring about ourselves and worrying about what's happening in our program with our kids. And that's really been the focus of the entire year, and it's not going to change on Friday, even though they are the number one team, and deservedly they're a really good football team. So we think we can do some things. We think if we can keep it close and have a chance at the end, that's where we want to be.
Mm-hmm. And one more thing, obviously the fans, they've given you guys such great support. You're also doing this for them, the EDY community, and it's a close drive right there to Joe Yini Stadium in Metairie. So I know you're already expecting EDY to be in representation over there.
Yeah, we last Friday was really exciting. We were limited by the number of people that we could have in the stands, but they were loud. We had a band there. The fans really got into it, and we expect the same thing on Friday. It was just an exciting atmosphere to be a part of, and it's something the kids will remember, as they grow older. Just the excitement that surrounds the game, pre-game, and those kinds of activities that we're going to have this week, and things that parents are going to do for their kids and our supporters of our program. But I'll tell you, it was loud Friday night. It was really loud Friday night, and that had to do with our band and our support and the fans that showed up, and it had something to do with the game as well. But they were really supportive, so we're expecting the same thing.